YouTube, my name's Lance and welcome to Bundy Bear's Shed. Well, first up, the weather report. Look, we're sitting on 29 degrees, or 29.9 actually, and the humidity is 50% in Bundy Bear's Shed, but look, outside in the open it does feel a bit hotter than that. I've just been out pulling out some fence posts and that's a bit warm, but not too bad. I feel we're probably going to get a storm over the next few days, and today, well, last night we just got back from fishing, so Judy and I left on Thursday, and we had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday out Lake Bindoon, or Boondoomba Dam, which is out near Proston, which would be north of Bundy, Kangaroo. So it's about 2.5 hours west of Bundaberg here where we live, and even though the water was, the dam was only 41% full, it was a great weekend. And first couple of days, Judy and myself were there on our own, and look, it was quite warm when we first got there about midday on Thursday. There was a warm breeze coming off the dam, but that night we just sat and watched a few storms go around, and to the east of us, one storm must have sat there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours I reckon, and we just sat there watching the light show. And the next night, one went to the north of us and one went to the south of us, and one come back, and we got the edge of that. So there we were on Friday night waiting for our nephew Ray and Serene and their young fellow Liam to come to camp, and they were on the way down and got stuck in a storm with a bit of hail and that at Idesvold. Kangaroo bounced into the side of their caravan on the way, which is not real good. Second time that's happened, but no real danger, or no real harm done I should say. But yeah, while we were waiting for them, this storm blew up and we caught the edge of it, so Judy and I are sort of hanging onto this awning we had, and the rain's blowing in sideways, but look, it wasn't bad. Wasn't as bad as it sounds anyway. And yeah, we just, when it left, we just sat and had another beer and waited for our lations to turn up. So, and then on the Saturday morning, yeah, Dave and Belinda and their kids, their 4 yardies rolled in, and Daz and Deb and a couple of their young'uns and granddaughter, they came in on the Saturday as well. So we had a great camp, a big cook up Saturday night, and we took the kayaks down the river and along the dam I should say. We had a site where it was camped here, then there was about a 50-metre little walk down to where the dam was, and that that made me huff and puff, but these young pricks weren't. I don't know what's going on there. And then just up here we had good amenities and all that, so look, it was a great weekend away. Yeah, very relaxing time, and we got home yesterday afternoon, and I hopped out the car, and you got to unpack and do a bit of that sort of stuff, and I had a look, and here's the boat trailer. The tyre's half flat, and got a couple of bits of steel hanging out, this long bits of steel hanging out, and I do have my mirrors set so I can see my tyres, and I look at them as I drive along, but I hadn't seen it sort of drop an inch or so. And anyway, later on I went out to have a look. I thought, oh, I'll just take it up the shed and change it, and she was dead flat. So yeah, it must have happened just up the road just before we got home. So so yeah, I'll have to get that off this afternoon now, and yeah, get it all happening and get a new one back on and get a new tyre on, and away we went. But that tyre, I did think it was a little bit sus. It had a bit of wear on the inside of it, and as I bought the boat second hand, I thought, oh well, they just probably put the worst of their tyres on it. So look, we'll probably put a pair on now and make sure that's a good thing. But look, we were out there with the nieces and nephews, and we played in the water, and we went fishing and played in kayaks, and we spent most of our time in the water. I've got a burnt nose, and actually I've got burnt legs, burnt just about everything. Yeah, look, you whopped a bit of olive oil on me and bloody chucked me in for another 10 minutes, I'll be done, I reckon. A little bit of basting, I'd come good. But yeah, look, a bit too much sun, and you get out there on the dam bobbing around, and you have a bit of sunscreen on, but then you forget to re-put it on. So yeah, not sun smart really. But anyway, that's okay. We can work with that. The Friday morning when Judy and I went, actually Thursday afternoon we chucked the boat in when we got there. Chucked the boat in and we thought, oh, we'll just go for a putt around the dam and have a bit of a look and see what's going on. So I thought, oh, well, I had this new little lures I bought and they dive from 5 to 8 feet. So I thought, well, that's all right for a dam, we'll just see. And so I went for a lap and bugged my head, caught a bass. Oh, about 200 mil long, 8 inches, 9 inches long, something like that. Not a whopper, just a fish. So that was a good thing. Got a bit excited about that. And I didn't have the sounder at the time. I forgot to take it down to the boat, but I had it up at the camp. So next morning that afternoon later we went up and grabbed the sounder and come down. And an interesting thing was that just about all the fish were around 20 foot or 6 metres. And yeah, we travelled quite a distance over the dam, around the mouth, up around the rock walls and all that. And whenever the fish finder would go off, it'd be between 5 and 7 metres, but usually 6 metres thereabouts, so about 20 foot roughly. And it just must have been where the fish were to get their body temperatures right. So it didn't matter where we went, it was a similar thing. So next morning we got the boat going and just Judy and myself waiting for everyone to roll in, and did a bit of trolling and caught 5 more bass. And I set the troll out and just went putting along, and I said, oh, we may as well have it out while we're poking along, no hurry. Next thing, off she went, and yeah, caught a little bass. And there's one point we worked out there, and we went across that point 5 times, and 4 times we caught a bass. So not real big. So anyway, when the nephews turned up and their kids and that turned up, I said, here, I think I know where I can catch a fish for you. So I took them for a drive over there. Well, you think we could catch a fish? They think, oh, like a lance full of shit. And so yeah, look, they couldn't catch a fish. I couldn't either the second day. So not to worry. It was a good experience being there. But this morning at Bundy Bear's shed, well, actually going back a couple of days, a couple of stews back, I said about putting a car awnings or more carports on to slide the shipping container in, to have a little air-conditioned machine shop up at the house there, so I could do a bit more of a night and muck around. So anyway, we got out there Thursday and the phone rang, and look, we've got permission. We've got permission to build it. We're waiting on the actual letter from the council now, but they had to go in and have a meeting with the council and explain to them that if we had 2 carports here, the road's here, we have 2 carports here and 2 there, it doesn't make us look any bigger, or at 60 metres from each boundary, so we shouldn't be interfering with the neighbours at all, and it shouldn't upset the amenity of the area and all that sort of thing. So the carport extension has been allowed to go ahead. So this morning I actually shifted the back fence. I had to shift the fence in to keep the dogs out of the working area for where the people come in when the tradies come and do the slab and that. So, but I also told you a couple of weeks ago that I'd put a young bloke on, and it's a youth boost, and they come on into your business and you get them prepared for work and all that. So this fence, you could where it went into the ground, it was concreted, and we've chopped it, taken the top fence off, and we've moved it along, but then the concrete bit's in the ground. And look, it's probably so round by so long. I've got to get my hand where you can see both of them. Woo, that's like fishing. Was this? No, it wasn't it. But look, yeah, so deep, and the idea, it's good soft sandy loam, and the idea is to dig around them a bit, just so far out so we can put a chain on, and then we get the loader and pull them out of the ground. So I had my helper doing that today, and he was doughy. And I was trying to get him, I don't know if you've ever put star pickets in and there's a post thumper and you bang, 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 and bang him in. Well, he was just lifting it up and letting it drop, and lifted it up and let it drop. And I thought, oh no, you've got to bang him in. Bit of go to it. Oh, okay, so he gets that going, but then he had one crooked as anything. And I said, pull that out. Oh no, I can't. He says, it's too hard now. So we've sorted that. But while he's digging around these things, you know, we've got a couple out, and I'd shoot off and do another job and come back, and he'd be standing up in the corner having a drink. And so I thought, oh, fair enough, you know, warm day. And every time I walked away and I come back, he'd be over there having a drink. So I looked at my watch and I thought, God, this is pretty bloody, yeah, it's happening a lot. So I thought, oh well, so I just timed him a bit, and every 10 minutes, yeah, you go 10 minutes and you go up in the shade and have a drink and just sit in the shade. And then I'd come along and get him going, come on, we better get going again. And so anyway, about 11:15, I said, are you right today? I said, I noticed you, yeah, you're having a lot of breaks, yeah, a lot of drink breaks, and you're sitting in the shade. Whenever I'm not here, I come back and you're sitting over in the shade and you're not digging the hole, you know, digging around them like I've asked you to. And he says, oh yeah, he says, I went to the speedway the other night and this bloke pulled a big burnout, and I was in the smoke, and I don't know, so I think that's taken the energy away. And I said, well, you don't have to work if you're crook, you know, you go home if you're crook. But yeah, are you crook? Oh, I think going to the speedway took me energy away today. And I said, well, do you want to go home? Yeah, I do, he says. I said, well, all right, if you don't want to be here, go home. And I said, if you're sick, there's nothing wrong with being sick. If you're sick, go home. And he says, well, can I borrow your phone? I said, where's yours? He says, oh, here, but I've got no credit on it, so I'll have to use yours. I said, yeah, all right then. So anyway, I let the lad my phone, and he rang his dad, and his dad come and got him, and off he went. So he left, and I've finished all the job now, and yeah, tidied up and taken the pallets of rubbish away and put the dirt back and fixed the fence and hosed the concrete off and all that sort of thing on my own this afternoon. So now I'm sitting up in Bundy Bear's shed. I thought I'd better film a stew while I had a moment to do it. And so yeah, I don't know, my old man would have kicked my ass. But anyway, times change, and he said, oh, it was a good night at the Speedway. And I said, oh, well, you know, it's all right to have a good night at the Speedway, but yeah, not if it affects your livelihood, sort of thing. And he says, oh, there's another really good night coming up this next Saturday night. And I said, well, we'll have to see how you go next week and we'll talk about it. So anyway, stay away from burnouts if you want to keep your energy for work. And so anyway, yeah, I'm just up the back here now. I've got a couple of tidy-ups to do, and I'll change the tyre on the boat and do a few things like that, and try and stay out of the sun, and probably unpack my fishing gear and that. So look, I haven't been in the shed at all until now for the best part of nearly a week. So I haven't got any machining or anything like that to show you, I'm sorry. But look, next week we'll have something lined up for sure. I took a little quick snap of what the dam looked like from where we were, and I might put a couple of family happy snaps on the back with the kids having a play in the river, and just a few things like that that they've put out on Facebook that I can, you know, grab the photos and pop up for you. So we'll have a look and see if we can find something for you. But look, that's it for this week. Yeah, sorry there's not more content, but yeah, look, that's how it goes. We had a break, and next week we're going to be into it. So looks like we're going to be right up it with the shed being allowed to go. We're trying to drain a water tank at the moment and not waste it, so it's going out on the garden. So anyway, look, we'll see how we go, but next week we'll have something more interesting to show, and we'll catch you then, eh? Alright, see yous. Well, here we go. Here's a little video of where we've been camping. It's Boondoomba Dam, and this is our view. We can lay in bed and look down here. Now, there's a few people here. That's all our crew. Right from Daz and Deb, Dave. That's my ute. That's where we do all the meeting and drinking and cooking and buggering around. Then Ray and Serene. Okay, last day today, so we're getting ready to pack up. And from our camp, we got a little walk. Just a little track down there. And there's our boat. And we've got the kayaks down there for the kids and all that sort of thing, but A lot of people out fishing and boating and things like that. Look, it's been a great couple of days. We caught 6 bass. Look, most of them are undersized, they're only little fellas. But yeah, nice and quiet. Quite a few campers in here though. There's some over there. Then I'll swing you around way over the other point there. There's quite a few over in there, but you've still got plenty of room. You're not sort of crowded out.